them. Alabama all day with the under.
Well, we can disagree there. I'm taking the Wolverines. I do like your idea, though, that this will be a slowed-down game that really works into the comfort levels of both coaching staffs.
Yeah.
Harbaugh's okay with just running the ball, so is Saban, and they'll actually welcome that slugfest of a game.
I think so.
It'll be a fun game for those old football purists. Should we talk about a game now that's a little bit more up to speed with that modern-day game?
A little slinging.
The Sugar Bowl. That's the Texas Longhorns, 12-1, taking on the Washington Huskies, who are 13-0. One of those 13-0 teams that actually made the playoff. Can you believe it? That's a good deal. Good for those guys out there. They made the playoff, and all they did was win their conference and win all 13
That's all
games.
they had to do to get in.
But they are a 4-point underdog to the Longhorns.
Yeah, Andy, like you just said, the Huskies' defense has been very vulnerable at times coming down the stretch here, giving up 24 points per contest. I think Texas is really going to exploit this. I love the Horns in this game. I hate Texas in general, but I love them in this game. 4 points. I think they might win by multiple touchdowns here. I just really think Texas is rolling right now. Washington kind of limped into this game. They had a really good game against Oregon, but I just do believe it's time for them to lose.
Gibran, you ignorant schmuck. They limped into a game that they beat the Oregon Ducks.
They did.
Okay, let me lay this out there for you.
Yeah.
If Baylor, Kansas State, TCU, and Iowa State, that juggernaut of Iowa State, can all throw for under 300 yards on this Texas defense, I think the best passing offense in the nation can also pass for 300 or more yards on the Longhorns. And if they do that, they will win the game. Petrus is going to do it.
Okay.
I think the odds makers have this wrong. It should be Washington favored by 3 or 4 points, not Texas.
Well, yeah, Andy, that does not make sense. So the Huskies have won 8 one-score victories. It's bound to catch up to them.
Okay.
This is when it does. Texas should be able to control the game with dominant run game and a lethal pass rush. They have 32 sacks on the year. They are going to get to Penix Jr., put him on the ground. This game is Texas Longhorns all day.
So almost nobody dropped back to pass more than the Huskies, right, with that high-flying offense.
For sure.
They only gave up 11 sacks all season. That offensive line is up to the taxes.
Get ready.
There's no injuries there to talk about. Also, the Huskies have one of the most prolific, high-octane offenses in the nation. They lead in big play percentage, more 10-yard or more plays than anybody else in the nation. Texas, on the other hand, gives up as much. The defense is leaky. They have great athletes, but as always, we say, well, Texas has the best athletes. But, okay, show me.
Okay.
I mean, they knocked off Alabama.
They did.
Then what? Then where's that one?
We're going to see it back-to-back. It's Texas versus Alabama in the national championship. Alabama's going to get their revenge on it. It's Alabama national champions this year. You can put that future in as well if you want to.
Alabama?
Wow.
So you have Alabama taking on Texas in a rematch. And then you have Alabama taking them down this time.
This is the way.
Oh, you're such an SEC guy, old Big 12 guy, and you're just going to be a full SEC guy.
I am going to be.
After
I have to
next season there.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
I agree.
Unbelievable. All righty. Well, I think it's about time.